Today, we're not starting a vlog here to walk to the car. I was gonna say not walk to the boat. We're actually walking to the boat, but we're starting the vlog here because we're gonna get a special visitor coming into the dock here. A very special yacht. Roughly 28 million euros, I think, if my Googling was correct. And we were invited by the owner to go check it out. And I was like, yeah, you're passing our place. We were gonna initially go into town to go look at it, but then they left early and they're like, yeah, but we're coming by your place. I was like, yep, we can do that. We get invited to a 20 million euro yacht. We're gonna have a Red Bull and we're gonna say thank you. And there are yachts, and then there's like those mega sick explorer looking yachts. I'm not sure if I've ever really seen a cooler yacht. I don't think I've ever been on board. I've been on board bigger boats, but I don't think any, well, it's hard to find anything cooler. On purpose, I haven't Googled that much because I want to be, you know, experience it live rather than. So we're just kind of trying to coordinate now when we should take the boat out here in the bay and I think dock up alongside them, try not to crash into them. So it's a bit like random, unorganized.
A typical Olsson vlog, I would
say. No problem. We go.
We go.
We take the Brabus, we come say hello. So before we go yacht hunting, we have the same collab as in last video because we want to make sure you don't forget or that you didn't actually pay attention, but it's with CarVertical, and you're going to check the link in the description, and the code YUN gives you 20% off. If you get CarVertical, it means you use it to check the history of a vehicle. As I mentioned in the last one, I found out that my Rolls had a crash. And I'm like, how do you know that? And then I learned about CarVertical, and then I know that you can put the VIN number or the registration in, and then you get the full history of the car, so you can see if it's been crashed, if the odometer is rolled back so that people have been kind of cheating it. So basically you get the full history of the vehicle. You can sometimes get pictures if it's been crashed, so it makes a lot of sense. Now that I know this, it's something I will use every single time I buy a car to double, triple, quadruple check that the history of the car is good. Because if you don't check the history, you're making a bad deal, most likely. Because a car is never better than you think. It's always the opposite. So make sure to use the code YUN for 20% off. You have the link in the description. And all I can say is happy car shopping, because car shopping should be fun and there should be no surprises. You get the front rope, I get the back one?
Yeah.
Gonna be the chillest vlog we've ever done. Walk down, jump in the boat, check out a boat. I'm trying to not use the joystick.
Oh really?
Yeah, because a good boat driver doesn't need a joystick, but it's so like pleasant and chill to use the joystick.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a joystick, so we should not use it, but
yeah.
I'm trying to use it less. Because a good captain, he can drive anything. If I can dock my other boat, I'm like pretty decent captain.
I've never really
Because I've seen good captains struggle with that. So
yeah, exactly.
Of course, I was used to it. It's quite exciting.
Me too.
They're like just chilling on the boat, like waiting for a yacht to show up in Vikings Hill.
Yeah.
What's up, yacht capital of the world? Yeah, I kind of want to stop here so we get to see it coming around the corner.
Yeah.
That long bow.
I've never seen something like this in Sweden.
Should we go out and say hi? If I could have a dream boat.
Yeah?
Having this.
Yeah, this is super sick.
Wow. Yeah, it's like Adam's boat's big. Even if Adam's 100 feet and this is, I think this is 150. This feels like 6 times this big. Iceman. That's what it's called. Maverick and Iceman. At least we're bigger than their tender.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull her alongside and then I'll ask Moaci about it. Super. So, they're only able to take on board one, and they have to keep going. So I'm gonna jump over.
I'm really nervous, but I got this.
I mean, you know how to. The joystick only works in neutral.
Yeah.
So you see the neutral lights here?
Yeah.
Because that you're gonna need to pick me up.
Why do we always get to practice like...
Or I jump in the water and swim to this boat. Okay. I grab the camera. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Good luck.
Go ahead.
Wow. This is what I call a bridge.
Hej,
Hej.
kul!
Jo.
Ja,
Trust
jag känner till Jag är din follower och sådär.
Ja.
Därifrån då
Because you
skiing.
can't come to the
Okay.
check
Skidor
off
40
place.
cent idag om året.
Wow. I've been on a lot of big boats in Monaco, but I haven't been moving. It's very different. Yeah, it's different passing Vaxholm in a boat like this than ours. It looks tiny.
It's
Up to the top, and I guess all I'm gonna think about is the fact that this would be a perfect jumping height. I was gonna say what I think about when I get up here is I'm like a boat I'd love to jump off because finally it's high enough.
Yeah. No, in the summer we jumped off the sides, so it's quite nice. These wings obviously replicate the aeroplane.
I know.
So
And how old is the boat?
it was launched in April of 2024.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And we're
so,
just, how many feet was it?
how
It's 150
many feet, but it's 44 meters.
44
long.
meter.
Yeah.
I think Adam's Sunseeker is, what's the 90 Sunseeker? It's like 70, 80 gross tons, I think.
Sure.
And this is 499 gross ton. So quite a bit bigger. And it's funny, I jumped over here to just do a little filming. So I left Moaci, my filmer, in the boat. This is the first time he is alone in a boat ever. So I'm sure he is nervous.
No, he'll be fine.
So Jon is on this boat and he'll let me drive the Bravos. If you want to film for Jon Olsson, you gotta do it all. Looking after kids, driving his supercars and driving his crazy fancy boats.
So different being on a yacht that moves and being on one that's still.
Yeah.
This is like a weird combination of cruise ship and, well, yacht.
Yeah.
70,000 liters of fuel. You don't want to be the one that picks up the tap when you fuel that up.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's gonna hurt a little bit. It feels very silent.
Yeah. It is.
Very silent. Moaci is still surviving back there, I see. But I love the deck in the back. Like that's,
Yeah.
it reminds me of what is it, Alfa Nero,
Okay.
the
yeah.
big old yacht with the pool in the
Explorer
back.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also got a pool here. So that rectangular piece goes in and under the deck, and then
Yeah.
we have a pool there as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. These are also both by Stoninger. They're just storage cupboards.
Oh, okay. This is suspended.
Some spare sunbeds. This is the foredeck lounging area.
But the bow, like,
Yeah, if you want to look over, you can see the bulbous.
so the owner of the yacht had to run into a meeting. So in order for me to get back to picking up the kids at daycare, I have to jump off. So we didn't actually go inside because they have the meeting inside there. And you could probably guess that if you own a yacht like this, you're keeping meetings serious. the cool thing was to actually, well, I didn't think we were gonna go cruising on it, and now we've been going for probably an hour. It's just going around, looking, chilling. So now the question is Moaci gonna be okay picking me up? He's gonna be focused now. This is actually the most exciting part of the vlog, seeing if Moaci can deal with this. But what a yacht. Like, I've been a lot on 30-meter boats, but they feel like a little Brabus tender compared to this thing. Doing great, Moaci.
I'm focused now.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Super cool to see, like the size of that thing, like how silent it was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the owner had to jump into a meeting, so I wasn't able to go inside. It was really like, I got on and he's like, I have to jump in a meeting. I'm so sorry. I'm like, you know what? I'll be okay out here. I could really stay on this forever.
Yeah.
But I've got kids I gotta pick up at daycare. So turning this around, and yeah, we gotta be quick back. But that was kind of, I had a hard time taking it in.
I'm happy for you though.
Yeah, sorry. What, you got to drive the boat?
That was really nice.
It's nice. Moaci's first docking of a boat was against the 280 million euro kroner boat. That shows mental strength.
Yeah, you lost one slipper.
No!
Yes.
But I love the slippers.
We will get new ones.
No! From yacht life to one shoe life. I think we've had a lot of random vlog filming days, but this is up there for most random.
Yep.
What a blonde, lovely lady. She's been at the hairdressers.
Hello.
How was it?
Good.
It's been a very random day because they didn't have time to stop for us to do a yacht tour. So they're like, one can jump on board, the other one has to follow with the Brabus. And I was like, yeah, but we don't have anyone else that can drive it. And then I'm like, Moaci, how do you feel? So I jumped on the yacht.
Okay.
We went for an hour.
Yeah.
Moaci following in the Brabus.
Oh, so you did it for an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I had to jump off, and Moaci had to do his very first docking alone in a boat against the yacht.
Yeah.
Okay, was it good?
Yeah, I mean the
Was it,
boat is still in.
Were you stressed?
I was a bit stressed, very focused.
Yeah. No, but it was super. Like, what a boat!
The
I
fact that
want a boat like that.
No, you
Yes, I do. I absolutely do.
I don't think you want.
Yeah, with the Michelin chef on board.
yeah, then see, Annette
I know
doesn't
how to sell
respond.
it.
Exactly.
I'm
just-
just waiting for you to compliment my hair.
I did that in the car before anything.
That's true. We have it on the vlog as well.
Yeah, I got video proof.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because I have been like sitting in the chair for like 7 hours. It looks good now.
Looks super.
Yeah.
You agree?
You're almost looking like a girl I could consider marrying.
Oh my god.
18 days. Like
Is it
it's
eight?
crazy.
Agreed.
Now we gotta get some food and the kiddos. So I say, this is the end of the vlog. Very different one, very random. But hey, when you have the chance to jump on a boat like that, you need to bring the camera.
I agree.
So we'll see you next week. See what happens then. Who knows? Maybe it's a spaceship coming.
Who knows? Okay, guys.
No, wait.
No, please.
We're locked out of
Oh no, then we have to wait. Okay. Ciao, ciao.
See you next one.